Salutations! I am Zorbun, the flabbergasted, first contact and casual observer from the quietly judgmental consortium of Galaxy XJ9. I've been dispatched on a standard, pre-potential invasion vibe check, and, well, my report is due. And I have notes. First, your planet is stunning. A blue-green marble. Lush, aquatic. Then we zoom in. Ah, the sentient inhabitants. You call yourselves humans. A bold choice. You're like hairless, slightly damp apes who discovered anxiety and built a civilization around it. Fascinating. I have observed suffering. A profound concept. On my world, we suffer when the third sun sets too quickly and ruins our mood lighting. You have created systems of suffering so baroque, so ingeniously unnecessary, they border on performance art. On your wars, you have one planet, Bowen. It's a shared terrarium, yet you have drawn lines on it in different colors. And you fight ferociously over which hairless ape gets to stand on which side of which line. You argue over whose imaginary friend in the sky is more correct. You fight over shiny rocks buried in the dirt. You fight over itself. My favorite is the weaponry progression. It's a tragic comedy in 3 acts. Act I throws rock. Ha! I have bested you. Act I invents gun, cannon, bomb. Behold, I can best you from increasingly farther away. Act 3 creates weapon that can end all life on the terrarium. Checkmate. Now none of us can stand on the lines. The logic is not logic. It's like watching 2 mites on a cheese wheel arguing over who owns the mold, while simultaneously inventing a cheese wheel destroying laser. The prize for winning is a destroyed cheese wheel. Congratulations on the digital age. My personal favorite hall of mirrors. Oh, you glorious, confused beings. You have invented the greatest tool for connection in the history of your species. The internet. A web of all knowledge, all voices, and you use it primarily to 1. Watch videos of other humans falling over. 2. Argue with strangers about whether a dress is blue or gold. 3. Curate a highlight reel of your own life to make other humans feel worse about theirs. 4. Summon cooked food to your dwelling while complaining about the speed of the summoning. You carry pocket-sized rectangles of infinite knowledge, and you stare at them to look at pictures of grumpy cats with words on them. You've outsourced your memory to a cloud. You like each other's tragedies. You have influencers. You've created a new form of agony called buffering. You are terrified of missing out on things you don't even enjoy. You document every meal instead of tasting it. You have more friends than ever before, yet your primary social interaction is a thumbs-up glyph. It's a masterpiece of self-distraction. You built a cathedral and use it to play a tiny, annoying bell. The grand synthesis of suffering and digital nonsense. This is where it becomes pure, universe-class satire. You now have digital wars. You fight over pixels. You wage Twitter storms and comment section crusades. You suffer anxiety because someone you've never met disagrees with you about a film starring a talking rodent. You drop emoji bombs. Your generals probably have to worry about their army's Wi-Fi signal before charging. You watch actual physical wars on your little rectangles, between scrolling past a dance trend and an advertisement for artisanal pickles. The suffering is streamed in high definition, and you give it a heart or an angry face. The disconnect is so vast, I had to recalibrate my empathy translator 3 times. It just started laughing and then weeping. Conclusion and recommendations to the consortium. So, to summarize my findings on Homo sapiens. You are a species of breathtaking contradiction. You compose symphonies and then write the comments below them. You paint sunsets and then invent a filter to improve them. You dream of stars, yet trip over the lines you drew in your own sandbox. Your capacity for love is matched only by your talent for inventing new ways to be mildly inconvenienced. You suffer from ancient hatreds delivered via fiber optic cable. You wage war over resources while staring at a device made of those same resources, telling you to buy more things you don't need. Do you qualify for the galactic consortium? Stars above, no. You're a level 7 biohazard of unresolved feelings. You're not ready. But should we invade? Also no. Absolutely not. First, your reality television would corrupt our young. Second, We'd get sucked into your internet and spend eons debating whether our tentacles are cute or creepy. We'd become addicted to your unboxing videos. Our entire economy would collapse because we'd all want next-day delivery on cosmic nebula. You are your own best punishment and your own only hope. You are a glorious, beautiful, ridiculous mess. A tragic comedy. A sitcom written by Shakespeare, directed by a squirrel on caffeine. My official recommendation: quarantine with benefits. Place the planet under observational status. Send more observers. Charge them admission. It's the greatest show in the galaxy. We'll sell popcorn. You call it popcorn. We call it fried cosmic kernels. Keep doing. Humans, fight your little fights. Love your big loves. Obsess over your filters. Just maybe ease up on the chill, destroying lasers. And for the love of the 9 nebulae, look up from the rectangle once in a while. The actual sky is quite nice. And we're up here, watching, laughing, occasionally face-palming with our facial appendages. We'll check back in a few hundred years. Maybe you'll have united. Maybe you'll have evolved. Or maybe you'll just have a higher resolution screen to watch cats falling off sofas. Farewell, and good luck. You are, by far, the most interesting train wreck we've ever seen. Zorban the Flabbergasted, signing off. P.S. Pizza is a miracle. We will be the concept. Please send the recipe and your finest cheese. Do not pineapple. We have laws against that. Ah, money. The one deity you all agree on. You didn't mean to a god, of course. You meant to invent a handy little trick, medium of exchange. Instead of lugging around my cow to trade for your pottery, you said, let's use these shiny things. Sensible. Brilliant. But then something went theological. You started praying to it. Not literally, though I've seen your lottery tickets clutched in desperate hands. That's a prayer, my friends. You pray to it in cubicles. You whisper incantations. Just let the check clear. Please, let's stock go up. I sacrifice my time, my sleep, my sanity. Grant me the blessing of a higher number in your digital temple. You have its holy scriptures. They're called bank statements and credit scores. A bad credit score is a mark of sin. A high one, proof of divine favor. You have prophets. They're called financial influencers or fund managers, who interpret its mysterious will for the masses. You've built its temples, glimmering towers of steel and glass where its high priests, in tailored robes, move its essence around. Smaller temples, called banks, have hushed tones and velvet ropes, like shrines, and its most sacred inner sanctum, the vault. You keep its physical form in darkness, behind impossible locks. It's the divine relic. Its commandments are unspoken, but absolute. 1. Thou shalt acquire more of me. 2. Thy worth as a human shall be measured by thy possession of me. 3. Thou shalt sacrifice thy time, thy passions, and thy relationships on my altar, and call it a career. 4. Thou shalt never speak openly of thy devotion to me, yet thou shalt arrange thy entire life in service to me. It performs miracles. It turns boredom into luxury. It turns strangers into friends. It turns empty fields into shopping malls. It turns no into yes. It turns perfectly good humans into absolute goblins. It also demands sacrifices. You sacrifice your youth to earn it, your health to keep it, and your integrity to get more of it. The ultimate sacrifice, you sometimes sacrifice each other for it. Wars are fought for it. Families are split over it. That's some Old Testament deity energy right there. And the best part, the hilarious, cosmic joke, your god is schizophrenic. It is both everything and nothing. A billionaire kneels before it. A beggar is crushed by it. It is solid as gold, fleeting as a crypto trend, and imaginary as the national debt. Its true form, abstract faith. A paper bill is just cotton and ink. Its value is a shared hallucination. You all just believe the green paper has power. The millisecond everyone stops believing, it's just a colorful napkin. You are worshiping a collective dream. You've built a global civilization atop the agreement that a drawing of a dead president is holy. It's a god that promises salvation but mostly sells anxiety. It whispers, I am the solution to all your problems, while simultaneously being the cause of 98% of them. If only more of me. It sighs as it floats just out of reach. So, hats off to you humans. Every other god demands faith, or goodness, or piety. Your most universally worshipped god simply demands more. Its heaven is a higher number in a server. Its hell is dead. Its gospel is the advertising jingle, and its most devout disciples are often the most miserable. You didn't just create a tool. You created a deity made of metal, paper, and pure existential panic. You bow to it every day. You call it making a living. I'll stick with the quietly judgmental consortium. Our currency is interesting rocks. They're pretty, they're useless, and they don't tell us we're not good enough. We just throw them at each other for fun. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go sacrifice a latte to the god of overpriced caffeine. Even we have our limits. Ah, love. And its sneaky, financially motivated doppelganger, a classic earthly dichotomy. From our observational decks, it's one of your most confusing performances. We've compiled a report titled Affection versus Transaction, the Human Mating Dance and the Shiny Bait. Let's start with Love Genuine Model. Biologically, it's a fascinating soup of chemicals, dopamine, oxytocin, designed to make you forget that other humans are noisy, leaky bags of mostly water, to ensure you procreate and don't abandon the screaming potato that results. Poetically, it's the feeling that makes you write bad poetry, listen to songs that make sense, and believe that another human's specific arrangement of nose and eyebrows is the pinnacle of cosmic design. Its symptoms include irrational joy, the desire to share your fries, defending someone's character despite overwhelming evidence they are, in fact, a bit of a goblin. It's illogical, messy, and often inconvenient. It's wanting to build a life with someone, even if that life features IKEA furniture, and arguing over whose turn it is to empty the dishwasher. It's the software update that makes you care about another entity's happiness as much as your own. Beautiful, inefficient, baffling. Now, enter the Gold Digger, the Love 2.0 Professional Edition. This is not software update. This is a targeted, highly specialized financial app disguised in a human form. The Gold Digger is a master of performance art, a strategic opportunist who has looked at the messy, fry-sharing chaos of genuine love and said, hard pass. Where is the spreadsheet for this? The Gold Digger's creed. Why share fries when you can have them flown in from Belgium? For richer sickness? Let's not. Health? Preferably in a Swiss clinic. I want to grow old with you, or at least until the prenup expires. How to spot a gold digger, a field guide for aliens and clueless humans. 1. The interest spark. Genuine love sparks over a shared laugh, a common interest. Gold digger love sparks upon a credit score scan. Their eyes don't twinkle. They do a quick asset assessment. They don't hear hello. They hear the sound of your wallet opening. 2. The vocabulary shift. Their pet names are less honey, Morsh, Daddy, McFunding Pants. Conversations inevitably pivot to topics like the tragic lack of a private jet in our lives, or isn't suffering through retail such a bore, or the classic, wistful sigh while staring into a Tiffany's window. 3. The hobby paradox. Their hobbies are mysteriously, catastrophically expensive. They don't like sailing, they like owning a yacht. They don't enjoy art, they enjoy being at auctions. Their favorite activity is financial planning. Yours. 4. The affection algorithm. Their affection is directly tied to purchase velocity. A gift results in warm cuddles. A large gift results in passionate declarations. Suggesting a quiet night in with a movie results in a sudden, mysterious migraine and a deep need to reevaluate the relationship's energy. The grand, tragic comedy. The funniest part to us. The dance is often mutual. The diggy is often not a helpless victim. They are frequently someone who believes love can be quantified in carats and horsepower. They trade currency for companionship, for the feeling of desired, for a living, breathing luxury accessory. It's a symbiotic relationship of profound emptiness. One trades money for illusion, the other, illusion for money. They agree, silently, to pretend the transaction is a romance. It's like watching someone try to buy a sunset or rent a feeling. You've commodified your most profound biological impulse. You've created romantic capitalism,